everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com, back with another 2-Minute Tuesday tip for you. Today we're going to answer that age-old question, how do you line up a sentiment stamp perfectly? I've got a solution for you. Let me show you how. And to do this, I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Up! Grid paper. Guys, this stuff is golden, I'm telling you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sentiment, and you can see I'm just going to kind of use the stamp and the image and line it up on one of those grid lines. That gives me a great visual, and then I can come in with my clear mount block, and I'm using the grid lines here and here, and also on the side to center it up. But I don't always trust myself, so what I like to do is ink up the stamp, and now I'm going to use the block. Okay, I'm going to use the block, and I'll use this big thick line right here on my grid paper. And now I can look. Oh, look at that. The word gratitude, I'm going down a little bit. This now gives me the ability to tweak it. I can now bring in my cardstock, and I do line up my cardstock here on the grid paper as well. It just helps me keep things straight. And let's say I want that right there in the bottom, again, using my grid paper. And look at that. I now know I am perfectly straight. Now let's do the same thing with a photopolymer stamp. So I have the stamps that say Christmas and wishes, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, but with the photopolymer, it's actually much easier. I can line up Christmas. I can then come in and line up wishes. I lay my cardstock, line it up on the grid paper because that's going to help keep me super straight. And now I have a perfectly lined up sentiment stamp. And there you have it, guys. I'm telling you, the grid paper is definitely a worthwhile investment, not only for lining up your sentiment stamps, but obviously for keeping your stamping space clean. We don't want ink all over your table. We don't want that, guys. Remember, you can find the grid paper at one place. You can find it at SimplySimpleStamping.com. Just add that to your next order. You're going to be very glad you did. Thanks for tuning in for my 2-minute tip. Have a fabulous day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.